This conference will now be recorded.
Well, good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to the City of Warrenville City Council regular meeting for June 19th, 2023. May I have a roll call, please?
Mayor Brummel,
Here.
Alderman Ashour,
Here.
Alderman Augustinovich,
Here.
Alderman Berry,
Here.
Alderman Davalos,
Here.
Alderman Kruckenberg,
Here.
Alderman Lockett,
Here.
Alderman Widener,
Here.
and Alderman Wilkie.
Here.
Thank you, Julie. Would you please stand as you are able and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I would like to remind everyone that this meeting is going to be conducted in the traditional in-person format here at City Hall, but you can view this if you're at home using the go-to access information that can be found on our website. Public comment available here at the meeting in person, not available remotely. We'll move on to citizens' comments for this evening. We have two people who have signed up. First, we'll have Mr. George Winsome. George?
Thank you, Mayor. George Winsome, 29W463 Amber Lane. I have this, I'm sure it needs to be directed towards the Planning Commission, and I know Mr. Kukler, as I say it right, Phil, is here. And the property at 3 South 656 Landon Drive has recently been posted for sale the last couple days. And so it's a little concerning because that property was just sold a couple of years ago or so, and a person had a plan to develop it, and now it's being turned over again. And again, it's kind of secret. You can't seem to find out who the person is that's selling the property, and I was just wondering if we know the name of the person that's selling the property. Second question is what is the current zoning of the property? You don't know that either?
How about if they get back to you with those, they can get back to you. If you give them the questions, they'll
Okay, yeah,
respond to you.
yeah, sure. You want me to email them or you,
That's probably the best, yeah.
Okay.
Or unless,
to Phil, to?
Economic
Mr.
and
Kugler?
Community Development Director.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Amy Emery. I'm the new Community and Economic Development Director. I did see that the property was listed for sale over the weekend. It was posted on Zillow. I don't have the name of the person who's posted it. It has a residential zoning on it today.
And how many residents?
I don't have a development plan to tell you how many residents it was approved for, but I'd be happy to talk with you after the meeting,
Okay,
either
sure.
today or you can give me a call tomorrow and we can talk.
And what, I'm sorry, your last name again?
Emery, E-M-E-R-Y.
Okay, it's easy, thank you. And then I'll have a third question and I'll just email to Amy. All right, thank you for your
All right.
time.
You bet, George. Who's next? Bob Siebert.
Bob Siebert, Albright Court. The Bears have requested that 2/3 of their development in Arlington Heights be turned into a TIF district. Why not 100%? The answer is very simple. The 2/3 portion is commercial and residential. This will create new taxpayers that will be paying huge amounts of funds to the Bears to use on their infrastructure, not the Bears taking it out of their pocket. The 1/3 portion is the new stadium. The Bears know that there is no property tax cap in a TIF. Depending on the annual increases in EAV, the property tax could double or triple in 23 years. We saw this occur in Warrenville in TIF 2. So the Bears want their property taxes to be frozen for the next 40 years. Wouldn't it be nice if all of our property taxes could be frozen for even 20 years? Currently, this request is in the state committee. These two actions will shift additional property taxes to the current Arlington Heights taxpayers. The elected officials' responsibility is to protect the taxpayers from these shifts in taxes, not to encourage benefits for the Bears and harm the other taxpayers. As elected officials of the city of Warrenville, you have the responsibility to identify the fake development in TIF 3 and TIF 4, or the Warrenville taxpayers will be harmed. Do nothing and the blood will flow.
Thank you, Bob. We'll move on to official and staff comments. Just a reminder from the mayor tonight, it is Juneteenth, the celebration of the emancipation of the enslaved people in our country, something that's certainly worth celebrating. So a reminder that slavery was a real thing, and we should celebrate the fact that it is no longer a real thing. Clerk? Okay, treasurer is not here. Alderman? Alderman Judy. Senior moment.
That's okay, I have them too. I just wanted to remind everyone that there was a call put out for 4th of July volunteers and for donations. If you can't make a monetary donation, maybe you would think about being a volunteer for the 4th of July. And then also Summer Days has put out a call for volunteers through the Park District. So if you're interested in getting out there and getting to know your neighbors and helping out the community, that might be a good place to start. Thank you.
Thank you, Judy. Okay, Assistant City Administrator, anything? Okay, thank you, and Attorney? Nothing. Very good. We'll move on then to the approval of the agenda for this evening. Alderman Widener, would you like to make that motion?
Yes, please. Thank you. Move to approve the consent agenda for the June 19th, 2023 City Council regular meeting.
Second.
Second by Alderman Davalos. Any changes to the agenda for this evening? Great. Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The agenda is approved as presented. We have 3 sets of minutes that need approval also. Alderman Widener?
Thank you. Motion to approve the minutes of the June 5th, 2023 City Council regular meeting. To approve the minutes of the June 5th, 2023 City Council closed session meeting, and to approve the minutes of the June 12th, 2023 Public Works and Infrastructure Committee meeting.
Second.
Second by Alderman Krockenberg. Any discussion of those minutes? Again, seeing none, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries and the minutes are approved as presented. The consent agenda for this evening, item 6A, accept Public Works and Infrastructure Committee recommendation. Pass Resolution R2023-35, approving an agreement with Ultra Strobe Communications for $40,320.88 to outfit 4 Dodge Durango police pursuit vehicles. B, accept Public Works and Infrastructure Committee recommendation and pass Resolution R2023-36, approving the intergovernmental agreement with the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity for Batavia Road resurfacing. C, accept Public Works and Infrastructure Committee recommendation and pass Resolution R2023-37, approving an intergovernmental agreement with the Illinois Department of Transportation regarding the improvement of Illinois Route 56. D, accept Public Works and Infrastructure Committee recommendation and pass Resolution R2023-38, approving the Second Amendment to the Communication Site Lease Agreement with T-Mobile Central LLC. E, accept Public Works and Infrastructure Committee recommendation and pass Resolution R2023-39, approving an agreement with Engineering Enterprises Incorporated for the Central 2 Basin Infiltration and Inflow Investigation in the amount of $53,200. Excuse me. F, accept staff recommendation and pass Resolution R2023-40, awarding the contract for well number 13, construction to Midwest Well Services doing business as Municipal Well and Pump in the amount of $427,164, plus supplemental construction work on an as-needed basis in the amount of $195,610. G, accept staff recommendation and pass Resolution R2023-41, approving an agreement with Engineering Enterprises Incorporated for construction engineering services for the well number 13 project in the amount of $37,812 plus reimbursable expenses. H, accept Public Works and Infrastructure Committee recommendation and continue the 18-month temporary suspension of the electrical aggregation program and direct staff to revisit the program rates again in the spring of 2024. I, receive and file draft minutes of the Plan Commission and Zoning Board of Appeals meeting held on May 18th, 2023. J, receive and file reported invoices paid up to June 14th, 2023 in the amount of $76,841.26. K, authorize expenditures for invoices due on or before July 3rd, 2023 in the amount of $223,776.90. And L, receive and file report of master debit card expenditures for the month of May 2023 in the amount of $27,542.93. Alderman Widener.
I move to approve the agenda as presented by Mayor David Brummel.
Second.
Second by Alderman Lockett. May I have a roll call, please?
Alderman Lockett,
Aye.
Alderman Wilkie,
Aye.
Alderman Davalos,
Aye.
Alderman Widener,
Aye.
Alderman Ashour,
Aye.
Alderman Krokenberg,
Aye.
Alderman Berry,
Aye.
Alderman Augustinovich.
Aye.
Thank you.
Motion carries. The agenda is approved as presented. We have nothing listed under the regular agenda. The same for unfinished business, the same for new business. However, we do have the need for a closed session this evening, so if I could have a motion for the movement into a closed session, please, Alderman Berry.
I'd like to make a motion to go into closed session for the purpose of 5 ILCS 120/2, parens C, parens 1, the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees of the public body or legal counsel for the public body, including hearing testimony on a complaint lodged against an employee to determine its validity.
Second.
Second by Alderman Lockett. May I have a roll call, please?
Alderman Widener,
Aye.
Alderman Ashour,
Aye.
Alderman Lockett,
Aye.
Alderman Berry,
Aye.
Alderman Davalos,
Aye.
Alderman Wilkie,
Aye.
Alderman Augustinovich,
Aye.
Alderman Krokenberg.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Julie. We will not be conducting any business subsequent to our executive session this evening, so you're free to go about your personal business. Thank you for your attention and your attendance.